Hey guys, my name is Jeff Beavers and welcome into this episode of Inside the Hornet's Nest. Right there is my host, Miss Donna Bowles. And Donna, we have a very special guest joining us today. Why don't you introduce her?
I'll be happy to. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Miss Maleah Craft. And she is a senior at Chelsea High School. So welcome, Maleah.
Thank you.
Maleah is, like I said, she's a senior, but we're going to spend some time talking to her. She played volleyball at Chelsea High School and is going on to play volleyball in college. But before we get to that, let's talk about volleyball at Chelsea High School. So tell us how long, first of all, that you've been playing volleyball in general.
Probably since sixth grade. Sixth grade is when I started. So 6 years, right? I'm doing my
Okay.
math right.
And you played other sports as well, though, correct?
Yes, I played softball and basketball.
Now, also, you come from a family of athletes. So your sisters also play ball, but I know your parents were athletes as well. So talk a little bit about your family, each one, and what athletics they were involved in.
So my mom was a cheerleader, and she also played volleyball in high school. My dad, he played football, which he got hurt in college, so he ended up not getting to make it in his college career. And then both of my sisters played softball in college. So Allie just finished her senior year, so.
Yes, she did. And then where are you going to go to college?
I'm going to Lawson State Community College.
On a volleyball scholarship?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, congratulations on that. We're super proud of you for that. We have a lot of athletes from Chelsea High School going on to play ball. Jeff, I know you know that, but I think you agree. We have some really talented athletes at Chelsea High School.
And we do, and sometimes I don't think they get the credit that they deserve. There's a lot of work that goes into being any type of athlete, let alone at the 6A level. But first of all, Maleah, let me ask you this: since the quarantine has been in effect, are you sick and tired of Netflix yet?
I'm actually working, so I haven't been watching much of Netflix lately.
Where do
Good for
you work?
you.
Where is it that you're working?
I'm working for a company called Cutco, so I'm an assistant manager for the company.
Nice. So, has this pandemic, has it affected you in any way other than the fact of, you may not have or able to see as many customers, depending on what it is that you do, or how has this affected you?
Well, it really hasn't been as bad as most people think that sales would be, because we're doing all of our presentations over Zoom or FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have their virtual demo that they can just go to this website and they can see everything that I'm showing them and stuff like that. And I think it's easier just because I'm better at talking over the phone than I am in person. So it's been really, really good so far.
Talk about your the season that Chelsea had during your senior year. At what point of the season were y'all right in the middle of the season, or was it over? And how were y'all doing?
Well, I actually did not play this past season. So this is the season I took off to focus on travel volleyball. So our season for travel did get cut short. We only got, I think, 3 tournaments in out of 6. I was pretty devastated because I had some other colleges looking at me. But I love the college that I am going to, and I wouldn't change my decision at all.
So, Maleah, something that I have asked the students each time, and this usually doesn't take a lot to think about a lot of the kids know exactly what they want to say. If you could send a message to somebody that you may not get to see again, whether it's a teammate or a classmate or a teacher or a coach or somebody in the administration, if you could send a message to somebody that really had an impact on you during high school, who would that person be and what would you say to them?
It'd be Emma Fields. Me and her actually played softball together my junior year. She's really helped me this year. So I would probably tell her, like, I love her and thank her for just being there for me when I needed somebody the most, because my senior year was probably the hardest to get through. But she was always there. Like, she hasn't left my side, and we're not talking as much as usual, but I mean, every now and then we're like, hey, how you been? Like, I love you. Like, you know, she's just awesome, and I hope she knows that.
That's sweet. Well, we hope you get a chance to spend some time with your friends before you leave for college. I'm not sure when you're planning to go, but I know several of you are going to be leaving at different times to go move in and just get settled in before your classes start in the fall. So I hope you have an opportunity to be with your friends before that happens. Hopefully that's going to happen soon, because it seems like, you know, the quarantine's starting to lift a little bit for people. So hopefully that'll happen soon. But we're super proud of all of the class of 2020, but also we just wanted to spend a little bit of time with you and just let you know that we're proud of you, and we're just looking forward to seeing great things from you at Lawson State.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot.
Well, we appreciate you being on with us, taking time out of your schedule. And, you know, like Donna said, we certainly wish you the best, and we're proud of you guys. And hopefully it will, you know, the quarantine will lift enough to where you guys can have some type of graduation ceremony. But if not, just, you know, this is a different chapter in your life, and, you know, use it as strength instead of something that you look back on in a negative way. But again, we certainly appreciate you taking the time out to speak with us.
Thank you. It's definitely going to be a story to tell my kids one day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it, and you have a good rest of the day, okay?
Thank you. Y'all too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.